Hello and welcome everyone. This is the very first of the many tutorials in modern JavaScript. So, I just wanted to have an introduction on saying that if you're new to JavaScript, welcome. You will learn a lot from here. If you're also one of those who's just like having a crash course or a dive into the modern JavaScript and you already know modern JavaScript, you're also welcome. So, in this tutorial, I'm going to discuss about variables. So, variables are named storage that is being read by the JavaScript by the JavaScript file and the browser it reads the JavaScript file from. So uh, basically it could be anything, a number, a word, a character, and so forth. So it could also be true or false. So or Boolean as they say in programming. So to do that, you notice that in the older JavaScript convention, you use the word var. So var x is equals to x, for example. So whenever we console.log or print this on the console and say x, go back here on our browser, refresh it, it shows the x, the ones that you made. Now this is a string mainly. So uh, if you're doing that, in modern JavaScript, we use the word let. Let x is equals to I am the letter x. So console.log x. So var is the old school way, and the let is the same as var, but there are some differences that I will discuss later on as we go through all of the tutorials that I plan to do. So going back to the browser, doing that is I am the letter X. So this is the string that we've made, right? So in that part, we're saying that the X is a string that has the value I am the letter X. Because if we just say let X, this is a given variable, but it doesn't have anything, so the value is undefined yet. So whenever we console.log X, this is what would happen. You can see the undefined value there because it doesn't have anything. Uh, it's empty and it doesn't have any defined value. So say whenever we x is equals to 1 and console.log x, now it shows you a blue colored 1 here. So when you see a blue colored value in the console, it means a number, while if it is done this way, that's a string. Okay, so there's a way for you to, at least there's a way for you to detect whether it is a value or not. You can also use the instance of, which I will be teaching later on anyway. So there you go. So whenever you say let word equals word, or let's say hello world, and then we're going to say console.log and then word. You can use the word alert if you wanted the browser to pop this word here, right? So for the JavaScript people there, they know that one. So there you go, hello world as brought here, and you can do that. You can do the same, like let uh, a boolean equals true, and then whenever you print a boolean and then refresh, there you see it as true, so it's a value. Now there are many ways to convert. Let's say for example, let word equals to 1, right? So it's a 1, it's a string meaning word. But if you're going to say console.log eval word, this converts the 1, which is a string, to a numbers. Whenever we print that, you can see that it now becomes 1, a variable 1, a number 1. It's not the string 1 anymore because we've converted the string into an integer. Of course, there's the parse integer and all that, but the easier way in JavaScript is the word eval. So I use this most of the time whenever I wanted to, have a shortcut, or if wanted to make a direct function in a string, I use that one. So anyway, this is variables for you for modern JavaScript, and see you again soon on the next tutorial where we deal with other things in JavaScript. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.